Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Sydney and I'm a fantasy writer, and today we're doing another tag. I have been tagged in a couple different ones and I've been so behind on doing these tags and catching up, so we're doing that today. Right now we are doing the story idea writing tag created by Bethany Atazadeh and Brooke Passmore, and I was tagged by Lenn Woolston, and I will leave all their information down in the description box below. Sorry if you can kind of hear my kids in the background, I can't do much about it. Number 1, current story idea. What is your current story idea that you're working on right now? I've shared a whole video about what my current work in progress is about, and I will leave that up here, wherever it is. I think it's on this side. Could be wrong, but up here. That will take you to that video. But it's a story I've been working on for a little while now. It's about witches, wizards, new world, portal jumping. I guess there's only one portal jump so far. But they come back into their world that they're from and they rediscover that they have powers, and they're starting to remember all this. And they are just going to be thrown into this new world that they somewhat sort of remember, and are going to be sent on this crazy quest. And there's love, there's adventure, there's magic, healing herbs, potions, magical cocktails. The works. So I really need to work on my elevator pitch so I can describe my work in progress so much better, but that's the general idea of it, because I'm still working out the kinks and a lot's changing in this draft, so I don't want to feed information to you guys that's not really going to happen anymore. So bear with me on my lousy explanation of what I'm working on. Number 2, spark of inspiration. Do your ideas begin with characters, plot, world building, or something else entirely? So most of the time I get this image in my head and it's usually with characters and there's something happening. So I'm gonna say characters blended with plot, and that idea kind of blossoms into their surroundings, and then it's world building a little bit. It's kind of a combination of a lot of different things, but most of the time I see my characters doing something. Number 3, brainstorm. And sorry that I keep looking down, I have it all written down right here, so bear with me. So number 3, brainstorm. How do you puzzle piece your story elements together? Do you start with the ending and make your way to the beginning, or vice versa? Neither. I start in the middle. And with my current work in progress, it actually sparked from what's gonna happen in book 2. So book 1 is just like being pulled out of thin air. But honestly, my ideas kind of spark in the middle of the story, and then I branch off in one direction and the other. I do have the ending kind of figured out for my series that I'm currently working on, but I'm all over the place. I have scene ideas and stuff going on, but I start in the middle and work my way in both directions, and then I go chronologically. Number 4, keep or toss. How do you know when to keep or dump a story idea? I don't. I keep them all, but usually the ones that I keep are the ones that get into my head and I can't get rid of or shake. So I play around with them a little bit, write notes, gather information, and then I set them aside so I can work on them later. And maybe one day when I go back to look at that list, there will be stuff that no longer resonates with me that I will drop. But if I have an idea that doesn't consume me immediately, it's not worth my time. It gets forgotten and I move on. Number 5, original idea. How much of your original idea for your story is actually used once everything is finished? A good chunk of it remains, because it's all the ideas that come to me are usually stuff I want to put in it. I'm gonna say I keep about 70 to 75% of my ideas so far. I could be wrong. I could dump everything from here on out and I could be a liar. But there's some ideas that I've come up for my current work in progress that I have reluctantly decided to put into a different series or to save for future projects. It kills me, but it's just not working with that story, but it fits so well with other series I plan on writing after this one. 6, hide or share. Do you share your book idea with friends, or do you keep it a secret? Most of the time I keep it a secret. I will tell like my husband, because pretty much it goes in one ear and out the other, but he'll remember bits and pieces of it, but he'll think it's for a whole different thing. Most of the time I keep it secret until I'm like, if I'm like really into an idea, I'll post little bits and pieces on my Instagram and Twitter, and let my followers and my friends on there know what's going on and through my mind. And I will sometimes share with my CP some ideas I have, but not always. Number 7, dream. Have any of your ideas originated from a dream or a nightmare? Probably. I can't really recall any instances for sure. I have had an idea for a story that's kind of Stephen King-like and inspired by his work, but I don't know if I will ever write it because it's not really my genre. I guess we'll see. Maybe in the future, 5-10 years down the line, I will write that story. But as of right now, I'm gonna say not really because I can't recall any other instances. Number 8, doppelganger. Have you ever had an idea for a story, but then see a similar premise in a book, TV show, or movie? Yes, and I think everybody's gonna come across this because our ideas can be sparked from anything that's around us. My current work in progress is inspired by Harry Potter because it has magic and witches and stuff like that. But it's not Harry Potter. It's not the same story. And like, I watched Salem and that has witches in it, and this story is similar in ways because it's got magic, it's dark and all that, but it's not Salem. It has its own little uniqueness to it. So yes, I've seen my story be done, but not in the way I'm doing it. Number 9, big screen inspiration. Have any of your favorite movies, TV shows sparked ideas for scenes in your book? Like I just said, yes, I think that's what we do. We spend our time either reading books, listening to music, watching TV, watching movies. So ideas are going to come to mind from what we're seeing. We are going to interpret it in a different way, but I think all scenes are sparked by something that we see in our lives. Like, many of my scenes have been sparked by quotes I have seen on Pinterest. And my whole second series that I want to work on, that's a dark fantasy about royal witches, has been very inspired by stuff I have seen on Pinterest. By pictures, quotes, books I have been reading, and everything like that. So it's eventually going to happen. It's going to happen regardless. But we're going to interpret it in a different, wonderful, uniquely way. Number 10, nostalgia. What's the oldest and first story you remember coming up with writing down? So in other videos, I have mentioned that I was inspired by Twilight and wrote my own kind of vampire story. That was a conversion of Twilight and the Vampire Diaries. And so there's that one. But I don't know if I've ever mentioned the one before that, because I kind of forgot about it and then I remembered. And it was crap. It was god-awful crap. I think I was like 10 to 12 when I wrote it. And it was kind of Ella Enchanted meets magic meets boarding school. She had a pet bunny. It was weird. Like, she goes to this boarding school. They all got powers, I think. I don't have the story anymore. I think I threw it away because I cringed reading it. Like, I shouldn't have been writing about that kind of stuff at that age. Like, going to boarding school and finding a romance with a guy because it was co-ed. A little too mature for somebody my age writing an Ella Enchanted inspired story. So that is the first one I can actually recall that wasn't school related. Even if it was school related, I don't remember it. But yeah, so that is it for the story idea writing tag. I'd like to thank Lenn for tagging me in this. And I am going to tag some more people. I know so many people have been tagged in this. It's been going around for a few weeks now. I'm just late to the game. So if you've already been tagged in this and I say your name, I apologize. I didn't go look in advance to see if you've done it. So with that being said, I'm going to tag April Woodard, Kenzie Staley, and Emily Bourne. So I tag all you to do it. If you've already done it, I apologize in advance, and I will definitely go check them out if you tell me down below that you did them. Also, if you have not done this tag or been tagged by somebody else, this is your chance. I'm tagging you as well. So after you're done watching this video and you have subscribed to my channel, go and hit the little X button up in one screen and go film your own. So like always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below. Let's engage, let's interact. I would like to get to know you, see where you're at on your journey, or if you just want to chat, say hi, leave a comment, and I will be sure to reply. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Keeps me motivated to keep providing content. So I will see you guys in my next video.